Roquan, how would you describe the mentality of this team going into the playoffs?
Next game on the schedule, and we all know what's at stake. It's go home. It's go home or keep going, and we know our mission and we know how we feel about each other, and we know it's not going to end this week, so we're going to do everything in our power and play our style. We do that, everything else will take care of itself.
What was the Saturday practice like, and how are you feeling ahead of your first playoff game at MTV?
It was pretty. I thought we got a lot of it. It was kind of funny you asked that because the head security, one of the head securities, Craig, he asked me. He was like, "Ro, man, you came in, you didn't really speak much. You just had the straight face like it was a real game. And I'm trying to tell you to relax in a sense." So it was just in that mindset, when I get to the stadium, man, I'm thinking like, hey, it's time to go to war. So it was definitely good. And then it was also good from the standpoint of guys with families and stuff being able to hang out, kids being able to enjoy the stadium, enjoy foods, and just break bread amongst each other. So it was pretty sweet.
Roquan, you're a pretty intense guy during the regular season. I think that's a fair comment. How much more intense do you get for a playoff game?
I think you'll be there Saturday at what time? 4:30, and then we'll see. How about that?
Do you take it up a notch?
Well, I think it's always up a notch, but hey, your life depends on it every single game throughout the season, and then playoffs, man. It's just, I don't think personally you try to, but just I think instincts just raise that standard. But at the end of the day, I'll see you there Saturday, and we'll see.
On when you look at Texans from week one, C.J. Stroud from week one to now, what stands out about where they've come?
Yeah, I think they're definitely have improved, but hey, so have we. When you look at it, and yeah, they do a lot of good things. 26 is running the ball well. 7, he's very accurate, and then 12, the receiver, he's definitely coming on. So the offense is definitely clicking, but hey, we wouldn't want it any other way. So we're prepared for it, and we're ready to go to war, regardless of who it's against. And they're the team that's coming in here, so business is business handled.
Roquan, if somebody from another team calls you and says, you've been with Harbaugh for a year and a half now, what's it like to play for him? What would be your answer?
I'd say a really good coach. Listen to his players, and I would say just gonna get that work, demand the most out of you, and want you to maximize yourself day in and day out. And if you do that, feel like you get rewarded, and I'm a witness of it in a sense. So I love playing for him, and I'm grateful to be here. So we definitely got to get it for ourselves as well as him.
Think of the wins you guys had, especially in that stretch against the Jaguars, the Niners, the Dolphins. How much confidence does the success of your game plans and your ability to execute those game plans give you in a game where you've had so much time to prepare?
Honestly, what happened in the regular season happened in the regular season. We passed that. We're on to the postseason, and we don't need any extra confidence at all. We know exactly who we are. We're a bunch of dogs at the end of the day, and a nicer way of saying it, and guys that, do anything for each other and try to, knock off anybody that's trying to stop that coming in between us in a sense. So we don't need confidence by any means. We know exactly who we are, so we just got to come out and show that to the world who will be watching, and versus a really good team in Houston.
Well, on those lines, how much do you guys as a defense feel like, it's either whether it's pressure or responsibility is on you guys, just the way that how well you play this year to continue that into the playoffs?
Pressure, hell, I don't feel pressure at all, but some do say pressure bursts pipes will make diamonds. And hey, I know a lot of guys in there like diamonds, so I would say we're in the diamond making business at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, we just got to come out and be who we are, and that's going to start from the first play to the last play, send a message, exactly who we are and what we've been all year. And this is a new year right here, so everybody is 0-0 going into each and every game, and it's about winning the game at hand, and that's our focus. And I know if we do everything to the standard that we know, everything else will work out for us.
Is there a different edge, when you had the bye week and then some guys didn't play against the Steelers? Is there a different edge to this defense getting the time off now?
I think there's an edge anytime you go out there and put everything on the line with your guys, regardless of who the opponent is. It can be Pop Warner team. It can be, maybe say your parents want to come out there and play against you guys. They got to get it. So I don't think it's anything extra, regardless of with the time off and stuff. But I definitely know we are ready to go to war, and whoever's on that battlefield versus us have to get dealt with accordingly.
All right, thank you, Roquan.
Yep.